What's going on, DIYers? So I upgraded to this steam cleaner here because the steam cleaner that we had has been about 3 years old. This one cost about $480. I tried getting a local business to clean our carpet, but for $250 each time they visited, it's not really up to my standards. It's they're using the water stinks, and they're not clean the spots correctly. And in order for you to, I mean, they sucker you in with, you know, with a really cheap introduction price that, you know, per room, but then to actually get it cleaned properly, you're gonna have to probably spend about $400 to $500 to remove all the spots, because we have 2 pets, and you know, there's stains and stuff like that. It's just not up to my standards. So I purchased this Big Green Pet Pro that has some really good reviews on Amazon. So might as well. If I use it a couple of times, I'll get my money back. So what's the worst that could happen, right? Got a manual. With this upgrade, you'll get a few attachments. The couple attachments that doesn't come with the regular, I guess, kit. So this one here looks like has a filter in it. So this one's supposedly the normal suction. And this one here just have a filter for larger debris and stuff like that. So I think this one has a better suction than this one. I'm not too sure. This one's a lot wider, so I think it costs about $50 more. So I'm not sure if that's worth it. Comes to hose. Hose is about 10 feet. Which is a good, it's a pretty good length, in my opinion. And, okay, so this one here, the tank comes right off. I thought it's attached, but it is not. I have to feel that. I'm trying to look for a spot to raise this up. I can find. It weighs about 30 pounds. Okay. So that. Okay, there's nothing else in there. So this one here looks like is for the solution. On the advertising, it shows 2 bottles, but I guess that was just you have to be careful when you buy stuff, because I really assumed that it came with 2 bottles of solution, but this one didn't come with that. So this is where you fill this in. It's a little wobbly. I don't know if that's normal. It has a seal, so I don't think it would leak. And oh, I see. So if it has a weight to it, it would have a good seal, but because it's this piece right here is not on top, looks like it was loose. So okay, that's that. And this one goes up here, there, and turn. So I guess you line up this little piece of hose right here, right there. And then you turn this about 1/8 of a turn, and then this little piece right here goes right here, and you turn this to lock in place. Okay, so that's that. How to do now is give it a try. Okay, so this is the old Bisselle that we had. So this one has been I've been using this for over 2 years, and it does a good job, but after a while it started leaking right on the reservoir right over here. I think it holds about a half gallon. I tried to repair it, but it just keeps on leaking. So right on the front, right over here, it's separated. You can see I put some epoxy on here, but it started leaking. So I think it's time for it to retire. I really don't have any space for keeping both of them. I mean, it does okay for a little spot cleaning and stuff like that, but since I have this that would work for both, I can just get rid of this. I hate throwing away stuff that still works. The area that I'm gonna be cleaning, just a small area, probably about 50 square feet. From here, excuse me, to here, all the way to that side. The old steam cleaner that I had was okay, you know. It has a good suction, but it's not as great. Like the professionals use a really big machine, like a 4-cylinder pump or something, that sucks up really all the liquid that's on the carpet. That's why it dries up so fast and removes all the dirt. Now with this big green right here, it's pretty robust. It seems to have a really big motor that creates this good suction. Yeah, I'll vacuum this area real quick. The tank, I'm gonna put I think just nothing left on this, so I think the tank holds about a couple of gallons. Alright, I like the fact that this thing is, the cord is long, so I can just plug this in from the outside. Like the vacuum is a lot stronger than, of course, the little dinky one that I had. You can tell that it's the rollers or the brush is actually just really working into the carpet fibers. And I noticed that when I press this button right here for the spray, that this little device here turns. So that's a really good device that you'll know that you're spraying, because the ones I got, the old one that I got, doesn't show me that. So that's a nice little addition there. That's a nice little feature. So let's get going. You can see it right on the corner there. I gotta get that. See that? That's urine right there. So he's marking. Actually, he marked right there too. Right on this side as well. So that's that. At least the big spots in the middle are not there anymore. So I gotta get that right there. Okay, it is done. Took me about 30 minutes. We're moving to the hallway. I know there's a couple of pee spots here. There's one right there, as you can see. Oh, there's another one there. Another one there. Oh, that's a big one there. There's two. There's another one there. Oh, one really goes. Oh, that's my glow-in-the-dark filament. Anyway. Oh wow, okay. There's a few right there. Definitely that's a pea spot. That's an old pea spot there that didn't come off from the last time I cleaned. Definitely that's a new one. That's a big one there from last time. Had an accident there. The hallway's done. Let's go check out the spots. There used to be a couple of spots here. It's no longer there. At least it's not visible. So a couple spots right over here. It's no longer there. The spot that was over here is no longer there. Okay. And then there's a big spot right over here. That's no longer there. So the brush on this machine is working really good, and the vacuum, of course, it's a lot stronger than the old ones that I got. So the question is how long the seals, the most important part is the seals on this, that if the seal keeps intact or stays its integrity, that it would create that good vacuum that it is doing now, and also prevent it from leaking. We're here in Vegas. It's very dry over here, so I'll try to keep some liquid inside of the tank to prevent it from rotting. But if I could use this machine for 6 to 10 times, then I'll pretty much get my money back. Let's do a couple of things on the machine here before we store it away. Okay, so remove the tank, and this is the one I'm talking about. If the seals here remains intact for 2, 3, maybe 5 years, 10 years, then this machine would be worth the money. But I don't know how long it will stay, because I have some problems with the old machine. I have some problems getting leaking down there or getting clogged right here, if the seals start to rot and doesn't create a good seal, then the vacuum would not be as great. Same as over here on this side. And then the bottom here, this is the crap that I'm talking about. Right here, you're gonna have to clean this up. All the lint from the carpet. This one here is not as bad as the old one that I got. I guess because most of it already fell off. If you guys notice me picking up some lint on the carpet, but that is that. Just make sure the rollers are clean. Doesn't have to be squeaky clean, but of course you have to remove some of the debris like this. Okay, so that's that, and you have to put the tanks back and then put it on storage. And that would be it. So my take on this, well, definitely worth the money. It is a lot stronger than the smaller version of the steam cleaners. You just gotta make sure when you place the tank that, I'll show you. When you put this back after you empty the tank, this area right here are aligned. If not, you will not see any liquid being sucked up right up here. And make sure you lock it in place. This attachment right here is great. I mean, it does a pretty good job removing all the liquid and brushing the carpet and fabric, but it is a little too high. Would have been nice if it was low profile, so that you can go all the way to the corner there, like this one, or the bed that we had, the bed frame that we had. So that's one of the downside. This one here, however, it's a little bit shorter, so this could go all the way inside. See what I'm saying? Also here, I hope the seals over here are a pretty good grade, that it doesn't rot over time. Other than that, it's not as big as I expected it, or I was expecting it to be, so, which is a good thing. I really thought it was twice the size of this, but it is the same as the ones at Walmart, same size. So when you rent a vacuum like this at Walmart, I think the 1 hour it costs you about $100 or something like that. Nobody in hell that would be able to clean your house in 1 hour. There's no way. Pre-soaking and vacuuming and all that, and cleaning and all that stuff will take at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. So buying one, you already getting your money back on the first, on the first cleaning. So, and having this with you, you could clean your carpet, once every 2 months or once every 3 months. It depends on how dirty or how stinky the house is. But this, you already have it available. So the trick is do one portion at a time, so you're not getting overwhelmed. If you going to do the whole house, do master's bedroom first, and then hallway, or maybe the next day you do the hallway, the following day you do that room, and then the next day you do that room, and then do the stairs, so you're not getting overwhelmed. Also, it'll prevent it from people stepping on the carpet and getting it dirty again. But bottom line is, it's definitely worth it. I don't know about the $50 extra for the yellow color and this piece. I don't really think the need for this. So if I could purchase it again, I would purchase the regular version with this attachment without this, because I don't really need this. And I could care less about the color. Yeah, other than that, the hose is quite long, which is great, and the wire is about, I guesstimated it, it's about 35 feet, so, which is great. I could plug it in right there, and I could be all the way over here. So it's the wire is not getting in the way if you're working all by yourself. It'd be nice to have somebody holding the wire and you're moving back and forth. But yeah, I couldn't really complain. Everybody that's on Amazon that left a comment or positive feedback is right. I mean, this machine is actually pretty good. That's just minor little things that, you know, like the carrying handle being over here, and this attachment height. What else? Just it's just a couple things, and that's very minor. I'm really like nitpicking on this thing. Oh, this button right here would be nice if you have like a lock button, so that when you're working on this hallway and you wanted to saturate it, instead of, well, I use the bucket with the little jar. Without it, you're gonna be holding this button for a long time. So it would be nice if you have a lock button so that it would spray continuously, and you know, to soak the carpet. Other than that, can't complain. Here you go. I know the video is a little too long, but I hope it helps somebody. If I help one person, I'm happy. Have a good one out there. Happy 4th of July.